Hey, welcome to In the Studio with Stephen Leake. I'm Stephen. In the past month, I've created 24 podcast episodes, an entire season, and written 50 more for seasons 2 and 3 in the span of a month. We've gotten 40,000 views on my social media and kind of broken through to mainstream success while also being demonetized after a month for speaking truth about civics and the vaccine. But I did not set out to be some YouTube famous person or a digital content creator. I set out to tell truth. I'm not going to sell out my original intent just to be more popular with like influencers and whatnot. That's not who I am. I'll be just fine with the audience I have, the people who genuinely like my music. The people that like my stuff are not going to be the same people who follow a bunch of social media. Everything I do is kind of is gravy on top and extra in a long shot from the beginning. And it was kind of like a satisfying in a superficial ego way to like get a bunch of views and stuff, but it's not what I live for. If I strictly just wanted to be famous, I could have done that when I was young, but I wanted to develop a craft and be like a serious writer and an actual artist that contributed to the reasons artists really exist in society, which is to move the needle of culture and tell truths. There's a quote by Lincoln. He said something to the effect of, "When I do good, I feel good, and when I do bad, I feel bad, and that is my religion." That's been attributed to Lincoln, which makes sense. It's how I feel about it. I'm still working on American Gangster and Cinnamon Hearts, and I've gotten a new microphone, but I'm still tinkering with it. I can't quite figure it out. Though my dad's helping me, and is kind of a computer guy, and together we're going to work on it in the morning because we've quit for the night, and I'm going to record this while I stay up and wait for the methadone clinic to open at 5, which is kind of how I have been scheduling my days recently. I have spent 10 years basically under house arrest because I got a DUI when I was like 22 or something like that, and spent 10 years without a license. And for that lost decade, I kind of was sleeping 18 hours a day and not really functioning. And since my ex-girlfriend Amanda Moberg helped me get the right doctors, and finally I got fully recovered from my bipolar disorder, and almost fully recovered, I would say. I wouldn't say it's all completely healed, but I'm almost there. Since being recovered for the most part and like functioning again, I've been in a creative flourish, and I'm not going to slow down. I feel like I've been given a second chance at life with energy, and I've been able to stay in like a hypomanic sweet spot of creativity and creation, and I'm not going to slow down until I actually just wear the fuck out. With that in mind, here's American Gangster. And I'm sorry you're having to listen to the same two songs, but I'm on the precipice of getting my recording situation fixed. better than last time. This next one is Cinnamon Hearts. If you like my stuff, please like and share. That stuff really helps. If only to give me encouragement. I've not yet mastered all the ins and outs of social media, and I don't think I'm going to get to play with it for too much longer because I got demonetized on Facebook for speaking truth about the vaccine and Israel and geopolitics and stuff. But I didn't get into this to just hear myself talk and get likes and shit on Facebook. I've actually been doing shit in real life for real world social justice and fighting banks and risking my life in the trenches. So social media demonetization does not faze me. This is Cinnamon Hearts. Fall Got a little bit more work to do on that one, but it's coming along. I can at least get through it without choking. We'll go through that one more time. These are the two ones that are taking shape, and I'm starting to be able to play and actually talk at the same time, which is good. I've got a show coming up in Sovereign Sound Studio here in New York. This place. So, tickets are on eventbrite.com, or you can just follow my page on social media, and you can link to the event. It's going to be a live acoustic show taping. We're going to do we're only going to be able to have 20 to 30 people, and we're going to try to do it every year or twice a year, depending on interest. As I'm just starting out, like very recently, I already have a decent sized following on Spotify. That stuff fluctuates day to day. I've had up to 150 monthly listeners, but it's gone down to 50 at times. So I'm not exactly sure which metric to use. And I check out my analytics on Spotify artists, but it's confusing, and I'm having to learn everything as I go. If you have any experience with social media and promoting music and want to contribute to the cause, message me on my socials or at StephenLeake.com or StephenLeakeMusic.com. I have a company called Monarch Literary that's a subsidiary of my holding company, Monarch Holdings International. It owns all of my creative projects. It's already worth a lot of money, but I'm offering stock in a partnership with somebody who's business-minded, preferably with an MBA, but I'm more about results and degrees. So I'm offering a internship. If you can prove your value to me, I will give you a full partnership with me, and we can start building something. If you're freedom oriented and have a business or project that's patriotic and unapologetically American, message me and I'll promote your business or project on my podcast. I've only been doing this for a month and I've already got 1,000 views per episode. So I appreciate you viewing this. There's a lot of competition for your attention. If you're taking time to view a 20, 30, 40 minute long video with me, that means you're invested in what I have to say. Which is why I'm not too concerned about social media, as most of my stuff is long form except outside of my music. And I'm into giving the people who want to invest time in me what they want to hear and what they came to hear, which is good music and truth. Let's work on American Gangster one more time. Thanks for hanging out with me at the studio. Well, my hair's all crazy and shit. Like I said, I'm not too upset about losing some monetary shit on Facebook that I didn't really even use to begin with. I never did stars or whatever that stuff is. It's not really what I'm here for. I'm here for the people that are going to invest time in watching me. They're going to actually buy my records and stuff. I'm putting out a vinyl album, actually a double vinyl album. One half is going to be my acoustic album, Truth is Power, and the other half of the vinyl, or the second LP, is going to be Love Kills, my electric stuff. It's going to feature these songs on my vinyl. American Gangster. Sounding better. And I'm going to do Cinnamon Hearts one more time. I had a girlfriend who was a political strategist in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I told her my story. This is about a couple years ago. And she said that, like, I told her I was, like, on disability. And that was, like, one of the reasons I was able to dedicate my time to writing and music and stuff. She was like, well, that's kind of like borderline fraud. And I was like, no. Just because you've seen me doing slightly better does not mean you were not there when I could barely get out of bed for 10 years. You could not fucking function. Alright, Cinnamon Hearts. Was fun. I always say, if I have fun playing it, you're going to have fun watching it. I play the stuff that I would like to listen to. That's just an easy rule of thumb. Those were fun for me, and I hope it was fun for you to watch. I always advocate putting my stuff on, just letting it play sparkling one up, having an adult beverage, whatever you like to do to relax and veg out and listen. That's why I make it. I make it for people like me and my friends. And if we like it, I know you're gonna like it. It's been a wonderful past couple months starting this journey of like creation and art and music. I have a podcast called Musings of a Cigarette Smoking Man, available on Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. I'm Stephen Leake. This has been in the studio, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me develop some of my songs. I'm putting this up on Vimeo.com. My stuff's not for everybody. If you like it, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's how I get new people and drum up traffic to my sites and get paid. I do this full time for a living, so every view, every share matters to me. So, especially now being demonetized for speaking truth, which should not exist in a country where we supposedly have free speech. I have my ex brother-in-law, the brother of the woman who I dedicated my novel Gethsemane to, who I wrote about, was my partner and girlfriend in Charleston, as a Facebook executive, and I harass him endlessly about all the shit that Facebook does to censor free speech, which is fucking criminal. If they want access to American markets, they need to follow the fucking Constitution. Anyway. Thanks again for being here with me. It's been a blast. And stay tuned to all my socials and stuff and keep up with me. And you can join my private Facebook group, Stephen Leake Music. So search me, look for me on Facebook and seek me out. And if you want to talk to me, I keep my channels open and respond to messages. So I have nothing better to do than to talk to you about music and art and stuff, because I like it. Whenever it becomes a chore and a job, I guess I may do it or may not. But right now it's fun, and I'm going to keep doing it and engaging with you. So you can always find me on my social sites, StephenLeake.com or StephenLeakeMusic.com. You can always email me at steve@monarchliterary.com. It's been a blast. I'm Stephen Leake. We're going to win. Take care.